Good morning, everyone. And guess what? I am in the kitchen again. Oh, wait, let me just do this. I'm in the kitchen. That's correct. And today I'm not going to just whip a dish. I'm going to be whipping a couple of a couple more dishes and join me in for the journey. I have been busy chopping all of these ingredients. And oh wait, I forgot that there were tomatoes. And the rice is here on the side, so I need to get to work. All right, so our chicken is already boiling, and that's exactly what we will be doing. In the meanwhile, I've got my ingredients. I've got chopped up onions, some garlic, some cold pepper or capsicum, and onion and potato. And of course, I've got whole spices. We've got some cinnamon, some dried lemon, and there's an assortment down there like bay leaves, peppercorn, as well as coriander seeds, and all that. Now that will be added here, but first I will need to okay, it's bubbling up, and I will need to take out all the whatchamacallit, the forming the scum that forms. Yeah, that. See this right in the center? That's the scum that we need to remove. Okay, let's remove it. All right, guess what? I got both of my hands free, which I can actually go and show you. I made an interesting contraption. It's just that it's going to be weird. But anyways, before I show you our contraption, or my contraption, let's do this. So all this goes in. Let's just go and do a little mixy mix. Oh, wait. I need to actually... Yeah, I need to probably just... Or maybe that's going to be later. Like I need to puncture a hole. Or you know what? Let me go and puncture a hole right really quick. Okay, so I'm using my other phone in order to record this and show you the contraption that I have made. Which is basically this. Like literally... I mean, I was walking around with it and it has no structural integrity, to be honest. Like I was moving and then it's not sturdy. It's going to fall. So it works, but you need to be careful with it. Yeah. Okay, now that those are punctured, I'm just gonna continue on adding all our ingredients. So as you can see, adding tomatoes. Oops, a little one just got left out. I'm also adding a little bit of this. It's garlic. I mean, I've seen a couple of recipes. So for those who don't exactly know what I'm cooking, I'm actually cooking bahari. And the idea is that you're going to bring everything into a boil, like make a brew, or sorry, make a whatchamacallit, broth, not a brew. Witch talk. And then add ingredients into it. So it's uncommon actually to like add garlic because there's already like a lot of aromatics in this dish. It's gonna be promising though. Anyways, let's continue on. I got potatoes. In goes the potatoes. There we go. What is coming up next? What do we have next? Ah, yes. Capsicum. Add capsicum. And last but not least, actually this was supposed to go first, but you know what? Whatever. Onions. So there we go. Let's add the onions. Everything is added now. Wait, let me just make sure that we don't leave anything behind. There we go. Yep. And that is basically our dish. Now, what we need to do is bring everything into a boil. Let everything boil up and bubble up. And what happens is if we notice that our tomato has gone like to smithereens and it has been like, you know, whatchamacallit, what's the word? If the tomato no longer, oh god, English, why is it difficult? When the tomato blends with the dish, that's when I need to go and continue on with the next step. There we have it. Not gonna lie, the dish, the broth is already, it smells amazing. Really, it does. It does. So now all that we need to do is just cover it up. Yeah, cover it up. And I'll see you in the next one. In the meanwhile, I'm going to be cooking some white rice, which is going to be different from the other rice because we will be having another dish. So here we go. White rice is done. Rice is being bubbling up. Actually, no, I still haven't added the rice there. So yeah, just wait. Now comes the most important part. I cleared out the broth from the chicken and we're going to sear that so that it gets to have this lovely little braisy kind of color. And then our broth, this is now the perfect timing to add our own rice. Okay, basically rice is now added here. And well, I mean, to be honest, not gonna lie, something is making me worried a little bit that it might turn out to be a little, the water is too much to the ratio of the rice. But you know what? Actually, I'll just, like, you know, go on my instinct. So let's just cover this. In the meanwhile, I'm actually going to like fry the chicken so that it can have a little bit of color on it. And I'm also going to start on our second dish. Guys, listen up. I'm going to own up to my mistake and I'm going to say the rice dish will probably feel chewy because I've noticed that there was a bit of an off, like ratios were off. But now that I have like fried the chicken and added them back again, so I'm hoping that the chicken will pull at least some of the moisture. If not pull the moisture, at least, like, you know, disguise it and, like, you know, just, yeah, disguise it. In the meanwhile, my prawn curry or shrimp curry is cooking here. I actually added a little bit of vegetables so that it doesn't feel like it's just a plain old curry. So I am hoping that this at least is much better than this. So, but let's see. We learn. Moment of truth. This is where we will turn this into a coconut curry. In the coconut goes. And now it's gonna give us a lovely little creamy texture looking thingy. Mixy mix. Do a little mixy mix. And yeah. That's it. Not a lot of people know this, but peanut butter can actually add a nutty flavor to your curry. And there are a lot of nut-based nut-based curries. So let's add our little secret ingredient. Oh, and our last little addition, which is cilantro. And I guess that's pretty much it. Let me just get to the last bits, leave nothing around. Here we are! We don't just have one dish, we've got 2, 3 dishes. Actually, I mean, it's 2 mains and that's basically just white rice. So there we have it. We've got the white rice here. We've got the shrimp curry here. And we've got the rice and chicken here. Hopefully it really doesn't look that stuck up. Because yeah, it felt that it looked, you know what, let's just go. All right, all of this is ready. Look, the food and dessert, as well as beverages and drinks. And I'm off to my invitation or luncheon with some friends.